Good evening and welcome to our first ever Brecksville-Broadview Heights High School virtual open house. I'm Heidi Lemerise and I'm an intervention specialist here at the high school. I'm going to share my screen with you and walk through my presentation as I would if you were here in person with me. On this screen, I've provided my contact information. The email is actually the best way to get a hold of me, as I check that several times throughout the day. You can call me, but know that that phone number will go directly to a voicemail. I check my voicemail once a day, usually at the end of the day, and I will return your phone call either that day or the next day. But like I said, the best way to get a hold of me is through my email. Little bit about me. I am starting my 21st year of teaching here at Brecksville, and I graduated a long time ago from the University of Toledo with my undergraduate degree in special education. Then I went on to Baldwin Wallace College, where I earned my master's degree in reading. In 2010, I decided to get my master teacher certification, and I have since renewed that a couple times. I am also a graduate of Brecksville-Broadview Heights High School, and I decided to live in the community and raise my 3 children here as well, all of which have gone through the school system. My oldest is now a senior at The Ohio State University. My daughter is a sophomore at Ohio University, and my youngest is actually a senior this year here at the high school, and he is looking forward to graduating and moving on. So, one place that you can find information is on my website. If you go to the high school portal page on the right-hand side, you will see a list of teachers' names, and you can scroll down, click on my name, and that'll take you to my website. On my website, there will be a lot of different information that I will update throughout the year. And I'm going to click on here just to show you. This is what the homepage of my website looks like. I have in the middle here my contact information again. I also have at the bottom of every single page my conference prep and planning time. So if any students have any questions for me, need to drop off any paperwork, or need some extra help, they can come in during 2nd or 6th period for that. And I'm also available before school from 7:10 to 7:30. And then again at 2:35 to 3:10. The only days I'm not available after school would be Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because I have different meetings around the school. So other than that, I'll be available. On the left-hand side of my webpage, you will see a menu, and you can click on whichever class your child is in. I'm going to just click on the 8th and 9th period English 1 class to show you what information you can find on here. So each of my pages will have the class name and the class period of which we meet. In the center, I have the classroom expectations, a link for Google Classroom, a link for Progress Book, and then depending on the class, I have different links that will take you to important websites that we will use during class. And then, as I said before, at the bottom of each page, I also have those planning periods so students know when I am available. If you click on the class expectations, I'm asking all students along with their parents to review the class expectations and fill out a Google form. Your page will look something like this, and at the top I've just have a blurb here letting you know my phone number, my email, and just asking you to complete this page. You will see that I have the goal for each class. I've also provided the expectations, and I just want to talk a little bit about these because these are a little bit more general, just making sure that everybody respects themselves, respects others, and respects the materials. I know with our different challenges that we have this year, using a lot more technology, we may run into some technical issues, and I will try my very best to troubleshoot and make sure everything is prepared ahead of time. But for those instances where we just can't see any of those technical difficulties, I'm just asking, don't beat up on your computer too much. I'm also asking if you are in person in my class to make sure that you do have a mask on. You will also need to follow the daily schedule, and I will be taking attendance each period and each day. So if you are online learning remotely, make sure to check in at the very beginning of class. I will give you instructions and let you know what the plan will be for the day. Make sure that you come to class on time. You have your materials and completed assignments. I'm also asking that you be an active participant. It makes class more interesting. We learn a lot more if we are actively participating in the activities and the discussion. And as always, if you have any questions, please, please, please make sure that you ask. Let's have a positive attitude. I know that sometimes things can be a challenge, but let's try to stay as positive as possible, stay engaged, and make sure that everybody is dressed appropriately and in the right setting when you are logging in from home. And I'm asking all students to make sure that they check their email every single day, several times throughout the day, because teachers will send out information and the school will send out a lot of information that they will need, and I don't want them to miss any of that. If you are in person with me in the classroom, I'm asking for no food or drinks this year while we are in class. Also on the expectation sheet, I have the materials for each class and the discipline policy. Depending on the class, I also have the methods and grading policies there. I do want to let you know that all the assignments will be posted in Google Classroom. I will also post them in Progress Book with the grades. And at the very bottom of the expectation sheet, I'm asking the students and the parents to check off that they've read and understand the expectations. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always email me and I will get back to you about that. And then parents, I'm also asking that you provide your preferred method of contact. Some parents like me to call, some parents like me to email. Just let me know, and then also provide that contact information for me. And then if there's any other information that you want to share with me about your child, you can do so at the very bottom and then just submit. So that's the expectation sheet. I'm going to go back to my website. I also have a link for the Google Classroom. This is going to be a very, very important site for students this year. I'm going to click on that, and that link will take you right to my classroom. You will see the name and class period at the upper left-hand corner. This page is actually the stream, so if I have any announcements, I will post them here. Classwork is going to be an important tab. This is where I will also post any information or handouts. Right now, I just have that link for the class expectations. I also included a schedule for the high school, just so you're aware. There's a schedule right there for you. And then I've also have a link here for my website as well. But this page is where I will post all homework, classwork, all those assignments. Okay, and this will be updated every single day. So this one is a very important site to come to. I will try my very best to make sure everything is organized and it's easy for the students to find, but also as parents. I've provided a link for Progress Book, and then again, other sites that will be used during class time for your students. So that's my website. I also have that link here for the special programs and services. And if you are a student on my caseload, you can click here, or a parent, and I have some different information there for you as well. Go back to my presentation here. This year, I think we just need to make sure that we are communicating with each other. Please do not hesitate if you have any questions. I am here to help you. I am going to ask that you have patience with me. I do know some technology, but I'm definitely not an expert. So I'm going to try my best to make sure things are running smoothly, but just in case they're not, please have patience with me. And we will all get through this. So here's to an amazing year filled with lots of memories, definitely for a lifetime, and to a successful school year. So thank you for joining me this evening. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can email me or call me. And I look forward to meeting you throughout the year. And I am looking forward to working with your child. Thank you. Bye-bye.